feel like we should close that guy's eyes.
Huh. Back where I started.
What?
Space.
Wait, we went through a door there and now we're back here. Proceed through the spatial reoccurrence.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding.
Wait, she's saying different stuff.
And refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Okay, those are the same pages.
Compounding, reflecting, and refracting.
Quick save.
Muck gets another month of that sweet, sweet Bezos money, and I get no more ads. I like this deal.
I also like this deal. Thank you, Faba. Appreciate the support. I don't like what's happening now.
Shadow is here.
Oh god.
I brought a flashlight.
Okay, that's not working. How do I focus the light on him? Oh, there we go. And I'm dead. Dude, I freaking couldn't see. Okay, the game does not remind you the controls. It does not remind you the controls. I have to hold right click to shine the light on him, and then hold middle mouse wheel down in order to focus the beam, to break the shadows. The shadows are like armor.
Shadow is here.
To your left, run, hug, wall. Blue Samurai. Do not backseat on the first fight of the goddamn game. Oh my god. I'm almost out of bullets. Okay. I have 1 bullet and 4 shells left. What was that? Wow. Oh my god. Okay. So when you focus the beam, the flashlight uses up like its entire battery, and she is like, focus the beam, change the battery, focus the beam, change the battery, focus the beam. And I don't really know when the battery change animation is going to be done, so I don't know if I should be still running around or if I should like just sit there and wait a second.
Shadow is here. Good thing you brought a flashlight.
What the dude? This camera work. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, we got through that loop.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we
No Quiet Place? We beat it.
Always a pleasure to catch you live.
I'm glad to live. I hope that doesn't change anytime soon. Thank you, Dr. Indecisive.
I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Yeah, Chaotic, the Quiet Place game, full playthrough, is on Mukluk Plays if you are interested, as always.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake.
Is it going to be the same thing again? I hope not. Maybe it'll be worse. Wait. Oh my god. The room is so much bigger than it was. The room is a lot bigger than it was.
What is that?
Okay, that's one of those light switch things that needs like a power source. It's a key card thing.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
Oh, great. So we can turn the lights off, but it makes things move around. Take this thing. So as far as I can tell, I can't put this down. Like if I Press the same button I used to pick it up, or left click, right click. Doesn't work. Oh, it did. Okay, hold on. So this section changed when the lights went out. Alright.
Won't open without power.
Not what I was trying. Oh, where's the switch? Oh, is the switch back on the other side? That doesn't work. This one? Doesn't work. Okay. Oh, that's a freaking problem. So... Okay. Okay, so when this light was on, all this stuff was here. And now it's just been bisected. So like the wires are missing, these pipes are missing. It's not that the room changed, it's just like this section was just deleted from existence. So we need, I think, a second power cube. We gotta have those other lights turned on to be able to throw this switch. That's my theory here. So if I take this back here, nothing a little duct tape can't fix, and some extension cords. So, set this down. And then I might have to hit the on switch again. It stayed on. Okay. So, now the pipes and all are back, so let me go around to the other side. And the wires are back. But now we don't have a power thing over here. And I can't flip that switch at the moment. Okay, is there somewhere else we can go to get a second power cube? Alright, looks like running in that direction just makes you do a U-turn. I'm guessing the same thing will happen over here. Okay. What if I carry this while I get teleported? Will it duplicate it? Sadly, no. No duplication. Okay, that's not it. Alright, let's set this down. Alright, so that gives power to this switch. And if that switch is off, then all of that gets cut. Does anything else change while it's... I mean, there's a power cube in there. The problem is getting in there, though. That gate only has power... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That wire is before the break. I don't know if that gate had power... Hold on. I don't remember if I tested that gate having power with the brake there. Let's find out. I hate that this thing like beeps while carrying it. It makes me think it's gonna explode. Yeah, I was just being stupid. Okay, yeah, I did have access to this room. Alright. So here's our second cube. Why would there be sparks coming from the side that doesn't have electricity going to it? Literally unplayable. So now I should be able to flip this switch, which does I don't know what. Oh, we're back to the spooky painting. Joy.
You again. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Mamon's down in his head.
Okay.
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery! Hate!
Tell me where they are.
The man in the white coat!
Christ.
Yeah, let's just keep pushing the godly entity. That's a
Fixated
great
on the
idea.
marmots. What did they do?
What is that speech bubble right there? Maybe that's a glitch. Okay.
Access denied.
Point of interest. Oh, maybe we can go back to floor 2, because earlier floor 2 was blocked by the painting. Who is that? The Bananas! Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Welcome.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Wronger. The wrongest.
Sublevel 2.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Yeah, so the painting was here
Level-wide
earlier,
lockdown
and I
in
couldn't
effect.
progress.
Please remain calm.
Guy's got shadows on him. I wish you had opened that more calmly, God.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Great, so we're gonna remove the lockdown and let all the Ooga Boogas out at once, right? Right? Bathroom monsters. I love how the secret laboratory has shotgun shells in the filing cabinet.
Well, there's the elevator. How do I get in? We're shaded. Hope that glass is thick.
Thick! That glass is 2 C's, chat. Oh,
This
we
key
can't.
card won't get me in.
Meow.
I wonder what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Oh my god. Dang it, Alan. What did you make him do?
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump.
No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave.
Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that.
No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better.
Oh man, what are they doing to this guy?
I will paint.
Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Date redacted. Project Ramnus. Subject condition report. Rudolph Lane has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude toward art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, or a consequence of growing redacted, or source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested a high dose of redacted be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. So it looks like this was the door to this little room, but Somehow this section of wall just went missing. This DLC is fun if you are a fan of the lore. I have enjoyed the lore for this franchise. I will say, though, that, like, there's so much time between installments that I forget a lot.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting. Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. Makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I've only met 2 characters so far, chat, but that one's my favorite.
Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Killer metaphor.
Subject's writing must feature darkness, water, Marmonts, Jules and Diana, the lake house, and conflict. Did anyone explain any of this to him? So he's apparently doing very poorly. Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbitus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. Tamitha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of the local law enforcement. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research. Alright, now they're abducting people. Initial review, Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the Wakes pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Assignment. Continue the story from page ID AW002. Match the tone, style, and content of AW002 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one. A line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat